Hi, beautiful twin flames. I'm back again, and today is the start of a brand new video series. There will be 9 parts to it about the signs of a true twin flame. This is how you are going to know that you are with or you have met your true twin flame. This is based on the 9 signs from 𝗀𝗃 and 𝗀𝗃 in the book Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover. I will link it in the description box so you can read it for yourself. This series is going to be a deep dive into each of the 9 signs. The first sign that this person is actually your true twin flame is all about how they are going to feel familiar to you. What does that familiarity look like with your twin flame? Often for twin flames, it feels like a deep sense of peace and comfort in your relationship. Maybe you have even just met your twin flame and it blows you away how this person feels like you have known them forever. They feel like your best friend because they are. Your twin flame is your best friend. And so there's this very deep, unexplainable sense of familiarity and comfort that comes with meeting your twin flame. Even if you are midlife and you are just finally meeting them in person for the first time, you're going to feel this comfort and ease with them. Conversation is going to come very naturally, and even silence is going to not feel awkward like it would with some people. You're going to maybe feel as though you need to fill the silence when you're just talking to anybody, but not with your twin flame. The silence can be like a breath of fresh air because you're always still communicating with your twin flame and you understand each other perfectly. So even in that silence, your hearts are still communicating, and it feels very easy to just even be in silence with your twin flame. You may also notice that you and your twin flame feel familiar to one another because you may even have many of the same tastes, whether it comes to your tastes in food. Even if you maybe have not been yet introduced to something that they like, it may come very easily to you to like that thing because it's already within your consciousness, in your shared consciousness. You may have very similar political views. Now, this is not a given because the similarity is at the core and it can show up differently for each twin flame. But the core of it's always going to be the same, which creates this familiarity that you feel with your twin flame. Often I find in my union that some of the things that Jonathan and I have in common, I have never met anybody else. It's quite uncanny because maybe it's something that's kind of quirky, and yet he still meets me there. We have this similarity that just doesn't make sense. Especially with my twin flame and I, we didn't meet until I was in my 30s and he was in his 40s. And so it was very strange whenever we met, and we already had so many kind of strange similarities to one another. And it created also this sense of ease because we didn't have to try to be something that we weren't. We could just be ourselves and knew that the other person was going to still be okay with it and be in agreement. One of the things I notice in my union a lot too is that we have kind of the same weird sense of humor that I have never met anybody else that has, and we get each other's jokes. We just do. And it was really kind of difficult for me to get used to at first because I always expected people not to understand me. But this was just another way that my twin flame and I shared our consciousness. We had developed kind of the same sense of humor in a way. You may also find that you're very in tune with your twin flame's emotions and even their thoughts, and maybe they are going through something difficult and having a very strong emotion about something, or maybe they're experiencing a lot of joy and happiness, and you notice that you pick up on that very easily, even if you aren't physically together. Maybe you even think of calling or texting them, and then all of a sudden you receive a call or a text from them. They get to it first because you share consciousness. This is where this familiarity stems from, is that you have the same core consciousness with your twin flame. You may also find that you share these memories, call it past life memories or deja vu, and it's just another thing that's kind of unexplainable, but you just kind of know certain things. Both of you just kind of know certain things, and it doesn't make any sense as to why you have a certain feeling about something. Maybe you both have it. It's because, in truth, you have always been together. You have always been one. You've never been separate over many, many lifetimes from eternity and through eternity. And one of my favorite things that feels so familiar about my twin flame is the safety in my twin flame union. You know, often it requires time and building a lot of trust with someone in order to feel safe with them. But with your twin flame, you may find that there is an immediate sense of safety. Maybe even if you're going through challenges in your twin flame union right now, there's still this underlying sense of safety that you know at the core you are safe with your twin flame, because you are safe with your twin flame. And even if your twin flame is showing you stuff that's uncomfortable and challenging, they're showing it to you because they do love you, because you are safe with them, and it's just something that you can heal through. That's a wrap on part 1. If you have other topics or questions that you would like answered, drop a comment down below. And don't forget to check out the book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. There's a link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.